FC Barcha would enter the pitch and Nagi would be disappointed to see Isagi is on the bench. As Bachira starts chanting that the new Bachira is here, Otoya would chime in saying the new Otoya-chan is here, too. Nagi would say what's up guys, the new Nagi is here as well. Yukimiya, Raichi, and Ikaguri would be shocked to see that their former teammates had made the starting lineup, filling out the whole attacking lineup in 10 days. Bachira would be really surprised to see Kunigami for the first time since before they went to proceed to the 100 gold challenge. Bachira would introduce Otoya to Kunigami since they never met before, and Nagi would say what's going on final boss, egoist, why are you on the bench? Isagi would say his team was better than he expected, but he will be on the field in no time, so be ready for when they have to face off. On the other side, we would have Kunigami telling off Otoya and Bachira, leaving them both shocked, and then they would go up to Isagi, who would say that Kunigami has been like that ever since he survived the wild card. With Bachira and Otoya being childish about the thing, not knowing how serious it was. They would say that they are going on ahead, and Isagi would say, I'll join you guys soon. The announcers would remind everyone of the special rules and announce the kickoff for the game. Kaiser would hand the ball off to Ness and he would set an immediate vertical backspin pass through Nagi to Grim. Nagi would be in shock. Grim would blitz through Picasso and Bose with his heavy tank dribbling. Grim would send a pass to Gesner, who would delicately dribble past Sol and Gomez and send a lob pass to Kunigami. Bro, someone please get Grease a map. Where is bro looking at? Kunigami would charge through the defense, who took a massive right leg shot which more deflects it. Bose would be the first one to receive the ball and send it to Bachira, who would start to boost up the tempo. Now for everyone wondering how come I've barely mentioned Nagi, it's simply because unless it's second selection or third selection, it's rare for him to actually do much in the game unless he has the ball, and then he would cook. Especially with Isagi not on the pitch, that wouldn't fire him up at all. Bachira, the Nutmeg Master, would take his first victim of the NEL. Using his new Ginga X Monster dribbling style, he would break past Sachs and Birkenstock. With Kunigami getting in his way and Bachira getting ready to commence his dance performance. Bachira would say that Isagi told him that Kunigami used the wild card ticket to come back here, and how glad he is to have Kunigami back, before Kunigami proposes a dance battle with him taking the lead. Bachira would zip the ball to the right to protect it from Kunigami and then swoosh it back to the left. But Kunigami would still be on him, so Bachira would then do a wide double touch and then use a double gear touch to escape from Kunigami, with Grim and Gesner waiting for him. Bachira would send a heel flick to an uninspired Nagi, who would send the ball to Otoya, who would send a pass to Bachira, which would lead to an assist as Bachira would score with his B shot. The announcer would make an announcement. Now the score is 0-1 in FC Barcha's favor. Kaiser would send the ball to Ness for the restart of the game. Kaiser would proceed to blitz past Bachira and Picasso. Ness would use his flexible ankle technique to break past Gomez easily, and then he would pass by Otoya easily. After that, he would send an immediate illusionary cross pass for Kaiser with Bachira hot on his tail, but Kaiser would shove him away and score a Kaiser impact to equalize the game 1-1, shocking everyone except for the Master Strikers and BM players who are used to it already. And the announcer has another announcement to make. Join the Discord to keep up with me and other BlueLock fans as well. And I now have YouTube memberships if you want to help support the channel grow even more. There are 3 tiers you can do in this, and they will be in the join button. You can see it there. Thanks Blue Flames and Raito6 for being the first members to join. If you broke, just subscribing and watching the video would do me a world of good as well. Now onto the video. Nagi would be shocked, calling the Kaiser impact a cheat code. Bachira would tell Kaiser he is awesome and he is gonna dance on his grave. Then Lavinho would come on and steal the spotlight. Noel would come on as well. The adults would trade words before heading onto the stage, with Noah calling out Isagi to join the pitch, which makes Nagi finally fired up, as his chance to finally crush Isagi had arrived to the battlefield. Whether opponents or teammates, Isagi was the one who got Nagi fired up the most. And even without Isagi and Ryo, Nagi had cruised through the rest of the second selection and third selection. Nagi and Isagi would be excited to face each other in the grand stage, especially since they would be playing with the best in the world, Noah, for the next 3 minutes. The most intense football Isagi and Nagi would play yet. Noel would sub in for Kunigami and Isagi for Gesner. We would also see Otoya move to the right back position and Nagi and Bachira as the wingers. Kickoff resumes and Bachira passes the ball to Lavinho for a Master Strikers showdown. Lavinho does his best to keep the ball away from Noel while also looking for the best way to get the offense going, with the bench players cheering them on. Kaiser, Isagi, Bachira, and Nagi would all be circling around the two kings. Isagi would dash in this insane showdown, which would shock Nagi that Isagi had the balls to do so, which would make Lavinho instantly get ready to dance with a powerful rainbow flick, and uses Isagi as a wall to stop Noah, and starts to charge through the whole munchen team and humiliating their goalkeeper, which he decimates and becomes a free butterfly who becomes the one who casts death on BM to make the score 2-1 in FC Barcha's favor. FC Barcha would celebrate that 1-1 goal like it's the UEFA Euro 2024 all over again. Noah would get the ball to resume kickoff. Noah passes it to Kaiser, who passes it to Ness. Noah would make a dash charge by Otoya and Nagi, a charge that demands Ness passes him the ball in this instant. Ness passes it to Noah and would get past Espresso and dribbles past Bachira and Bo and another defender as well. Noah would pass the ball to Kaiser, who sends it back to Noah, with Lavinho sliding down to stop Noah. Lavinho would try to tackle Noah. Noah would dodge him and then fake out the two defenders. Lavinho does a shoulder charge, but Noah sends the ball in the air and then scores with his left leg, showcasing his god-given almighty ambidexterity skills. The Master Strikers would leave the stage with Kunigami coming in for Noah. By the way, what type of disrespect was Kunigami pulling off sitting in the #1 striker's chair? Isagi and Kunigami would trade words before the final kickoff, and Bachira would admire the two buddies getting along. Now, before the final kickoff, we look at the two strikers with parallel stories. One who was obsessed with football since a little kid, a talented learner who always fought for everything he has got it. He started off with basic skills at 299 in BlueLock after losing to Kira in the qualifier finals. He struggled in all his matches before meeting the lazy genius, who never even had a care for football. Everything came easy to him. He never lost a match heading into BlueLock. He faced a weaker Team Y than Isagi did, a weaker Team W than Isagi did as well, and had way more help to defeat Barou, unlike Isagi, and only met defeat at the hands of Isagi himself. Now with the goal to crush Isagi ever since that fated battle, Nagi has been firing himself up in match after match, going through different heights as well. Isagi with the goal to crush Itoshi Rin has also become stronger every time, and to be the world's best striker for Isagi, which means winning the U20 World Cup and the World Cup and becoming the greatest striker. Nagi winning the World Cup with Real. Both of these dreams and ideals, two players, one who was the best and one who was the worst of the first selection. Now they are both standing in the hottest place in sports world right now, the NEL. One goal left to play for. Both have yet to make a strong impact on the pitch. Now who will win this rivalry? Yoriichi Isagi or Seishiro Nagi? Tune in next time for part 3, if we can hit 100 likes or whatever. Anyway, once again, shout out to my members. Sorry this was a short video. I really wanted to end it at the 2-2 stage. I really wanted to leave a good cliffhanger for once. Stay blessed. Tsuki out.